Hello, everybody. I'm Paul van Beersum. I'm a Dutch combat Hapkido practitioner and a teacher in physical education. And I have my own practice in Chinese medicine. And I want to share my knowledge with this presentation. And today I want to talk about the concept of qi, or in other words, qi. Um, I will do my best to speak clearly in English, so I apologize in advance if the words won't come out as they should be. Um, so first of all, I want to thank Grandmaster Pellegrini as the founder of Combat Hapkido uh, and for creating an art that has different elements. And one of those elements uh, is working with pressure points. For me, uh, that was an inspiration to start working on this presentation. And hopefully you will share this knowledge with others. Um, so the table of contents today is the definition and meaning of qi ki. I want to talk about types of qi and qi in the human body, where it's stored. And that will be it for today. So when we talk about the definition and meaning of qi in ki, uh, I think about our martial art, and that is combat hapkido, and it's got its roots in Korea. So I prefer to use the Korean way of pronouncing qi, and that is ki. As you see, ki means energy, life force, dynamic force. It's got all different sorts of pronunciation, but at the end, ki uh, is basically everything. And when you see in this symbol, you see ki, the character above. You can divide it in two. So the upper part means steam, and the lower part means rice. So an interpretation of that could be that it has different structures. So ki have different structures. The rice part, the lower part, is more material, as you see over here. And its structure is more firmer and thicker. On the other hand, the steam part, the upper part, is much thinner. So the steam part has the quality to go up, and the rice part has the quality to go down. Think about yin yang. Yang has the quality to go up, the steam part, and yin has the quality to go down, the rice part in this example. Now, knowing that ki is energy and it has the quality of different substance, I want to go to the next sheet. And you see over here a picture and the types of ki. First of all, I want to note that the Western way of thinking is different than the Eastern way of thinking. And in this subject, there's no interpretation in good or bad, but just knowing that there is a different way of thinking for us. The Easterns think more in concepts, while we Westerns like to think approach everything more logical. And sometimes things are as they are and don't need no explanation. And that could be why we sometimes find it difficult to understand the, the concept of qi. So Qi, you can break it down in three different areas. One, the heavenly Qi over here above. Two, the Qi from the earth. And the third part is the Qi in the human body. And all three kinds of Qi has its differences and similarities. You see in the picture the human between the earth and the heaven, and therefore it's possible, while he's standing between both forms of Qi, it's possible for him to connect his energy with the earth and the heaven. And you can use that for that energy for the benefit martial arts or the purpose of healing. And you see here in red, the Qi in the human body, all types and forms of Qi. So the Qi in the human body, you can break it down in all different kinds of forms. When you look over here, I will bring down to the Qi in the human body, and they call it Jing Qi. And you can compare it with DNA, also the source energy of the human body. You have the Jing Qi of the father, you have the Jing Qi of the mother, and put that together, and you got your own Jing Qi. And that is the first form of energy, Qi, received from our parents. They call it the Jing Qi from mother and father. They call it the pre-heavenly Jing Qi. And it's stored in the kidneys. You see over here, when you've got the conception Qi, you can divide it in two. The young part of that Qi, they call it the fire of Mingmen, and it's located in at the level of Dumai 4. I will explain later. And the yin part of that Qi is the heavenly Qi, and it's stored in the kidney. So that location is over here. When you see over here in this picture, the location of the kidney Qi is at the level of lumbar 2. Of the lumbar is the spine and the lower part of the spine. And we use it for meditation or for martial arts. And I have to note that you can use it for striking, but don't use it unless you're well educated, because it can damage a lot. So I want to talk about the health benefits and not about the damaging it. When you see this line on the left part, it's located at Rami 4, and when you put your hand on your navel, it is when you got your index finger on your navel like this, your index finger on the navel, and you go under your pinky, then that's the location of Rami 4. And we also got Dumai 4, that's on your back, and that's the Mingmen, and it's on the same level. And we use that for meditation, and I call it Dumai and Renmai. When you see Renmai, it's called the Sea of Yin, and the Dumai is called the Sea of Yang. And Mai is a meridian where energy flows through. And when you do some exercise, some breathing exercise or meditation, you can concentrate on this spot, the spot of do-my and ram-I for. And that's for your health benefits. So this was shortly the table of contents, and I hope you liked it. And before I finished this presentation, I want to give a special thanks to Grandmaster Pellegrini for making this possible and for his advice in how to share this information and his guidance. And of course, I also want to thank Grandmaster Greedley for spending his time to guide me in this creation of the presentation and inspiring me for seeking deeper knowledge on this subject. So if you like this presentation, please let me know in the comments, and hopefully we see each other again. Bye for now.